Hello everyone, and thank you very much for spending the time to watch this brief video. We thought this would be helpful in preparation for parent conferences so that we could spend more time specifically about the students' progress. So my name is Nick Simone, and Denise Hayden was going to be with me here today, but she had to step out at the last minute, so I'll be able to give you some insight into this interdisciplinary program that we've been now doing for 16 years at Floral Park, one that we are very proud of, that we've shared with teachers throughout the country. Denise is actually an AP consultant for the English Language and Composition exam. So one of the things we wanted to start with is to explain to you that the courses are back-to-back, and almost all the students have us either first and second period or fourth and fifth period, and it does allow us to have tremendous flexibility in our scheduling of lessons and activities and assignments. Now, as far as the Advanced Placement Program, there are many benefits to being in an AP class, and this year in particular, we have 115 students. It's the most we've ever had at Floral Park taking these courses. So what are the benefits of taking an AP class? Well, most people will talk about the college credit, and yes, I will explain how the exams are graded, but you do have the opportunity, depending on what college your child goes to receive college credit, which could obviously save you money if a student decides to maybe graduate early as a result of that. But it's really not the only benefit. The other benefits we've heard from so many students that they were able to place out of introductory classes, and even as a freshman were able to receive sophomore standing or be able to take classes that they normally wouldn't get into because of a priority list. So the more credits you have, the higher you up on that list. Even before we can talk about getting into going to college, the admissions process today is so competitive that if you're in an AP course and you have as many AP courses on your transcript as possible, it really does make a difference in the admissions process. So many of the the guidance counselors are coming back saying that the colleges expect students to challenge themselves with as many AP classes as they can handle in their course load. So we're very proud this year that we have many students who are taking their first AP class, and we look forward for them to having a very successful year. Now, some students, because they are able to accumulate numerous credits, they may not decide to graduate early, but instead they might double major, which of course we all know makes them much more marketable when they're looking for a job in a few years. We've also heard from many students who were able to take a semester abroad and still graduate on time. We've even had some students who have graduated early even by taking a semester abroad. And then with all of those great benefits, for Denise and I, what we're most proud of is that if a student sits in our classes, we feel like they are better prepared for the college work. There's too many statistics out there about the number of students who start college and can't finish. And our goal is we hope that every student from Floral Park who actually goes to college is able to complete, whether it's 3 years, 4 years, or longer. And we feel like being in these classes, the preparation will help them tremendously. Now, as far as that exam at the end of the year, it's graded on a 5-point scale. And these are not words that Denise and I use. This is from the College Board. They consider a 5, which is the top grade, to be extremely well qualified. I will tell you roughly 10 to 11% on the U.S. exam in the nation will receive a 5, and I think that number may even be lower on the English language exam. It could be about 9%. So it's very, very, very difficult to get a 5. However, students who do should be extremely proud of themselves. Now, a 4, they consider that to be well qualified. A 3 is qualified. And you'll notice even a 2, they do consider that possibly qualified. Too often we talk about passing rates in AP, but the College Board doesn't use that. A lot of people unofficially will say a 3 is a passing grade. But even a 2, and to be honest, some students who even do get a 1, still the experience is obviously very beneficial, being in a class that is this rigorous. As far as the college credits, every college will be different. So, and even within a college, every department will be different. So the science department might grant grades that are different than the history department. So each individual discipline will determine what they will accept. There are many state schools that will automatically give credit for a 3, 4, or 5 on any exam, and I think New York is getting to that point. Many, if not all, of the SUNY schools will award credit for a 3 or higher. Now, what are on these exams? Well, the English exam, which is taken by the most number of students throughout the nation out of all the advanced placement exams, has 4 parts to it. First, students will sit for a 60-minute multiple choice section of the exam. The number of questions does vary from year to year, and then they will get a break, and then the students will return and they will have to write 3 essay questions. The first essay question will be a synthesis question, which will require the students to read sources and then formulate a thesis and defend the thesis in an essay for approximately 40 minutes. After that, there will be a rhetorical analysis essay where students will have to use the skills that they've learned throughout the year to analyze a piece of writing. And then the last essay is more of an open argument essay, and that really could be on any different topic. Those 3 essay questions, again, approximately 40 minutes each with a 15-minute reading period for the synthesis. As you can see, it's a grueling day, but the students will be well prepared for it throughout the year. Now, the U.S. exam is slightly different because it has been redesigned as of 2 years ago. There was an awful lot of talk about changing the history exams and helping teachers to not feel as if they have to cover everything that ever happened in the course of American history. And there are positives and negatives to the changes. However, one of the key changes is that the multiple choice questions are no longer your traditional multiple choice. They are now all based on some stimulus, and that could be a chart, it could be a short reading, it could be a political cartoon, really could be in any form. And that multiple choice section, again, varies. The last couple of years, it's been 55 questions in 55 minutes. Then the students will have 4 short answer questions. Again, will be based on a stimulus often. Those are not full essays, but each of them will be approximately 1 paragraph in length. Then the students will take a break and they will come back to write 2 longer essays. One will be a document-based question, which is very similar to the synthesis question. And then the other will be a traditional long essay question. They will have 2 essays to choose from, and they must pick one. So I hope this helps everybody to have a little bit of insight into the exams that the students will be taking. And I do feel comfortable speaking for Denise and myself in that what we are looking for in all of our students is obviously hard work. We are a team. We're all in this together. But we want to see progress and want to see growth. The students that walk into our classroom in September, we hope that when they leave our classrooms in June, that they've had a very educationally enriching experience, that they've enjoyed coming to class every day, that they've learned valuable skills, and that they feel much more prepared for their future academic responsibilities. So I look forward to meeting everybody on parent-teacher conferences, and I hope you all have a great day.